Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to use Square Online Website Builder. So if you're interested, let's start the tutorial. So if you're wondering how do you actually build a website using Square, well, as you can see, we are now in the Square Up website wherein we'll be able to see different information about Square. Now in this case, we don't see the option to build a website. So currently in the Square Up website itself, there is no link for us to build our website. But the good thing about Square here is they have a partnership with Weebly. So for you to start creating your website, we need to go to Weebly. So let's go to Weebly here, which is going to be weebly.com. And as you can see, Weebly e-commerce by Square. So meaning it is being powered by Square. So in this case, what we need to do is we need to either log in or sign up for our account. Now, and if you want to sign up, click on the sign up button at the top right. And from here, you need to provide a few information about yourself. So that includes your name, your last name, you enter your email, the confirmation for that email, and as well creating your password and the location that you're currently at. Now in here, we also have the option to agree to Weebly's terms and privacy policies. If you want to read further in it, you could go ahead and click on it. But once you agree on it and click on continue, you'll be able to basically create your account. Now in this case, since I already created my account, I want to click on sign in, and from here I just need to provide the details that I used to create my account. So that includes an email address and the password that I use. Now if this is the first time that you're accessing Weebly here, you'll be able to choose your team. Like for example, we have the shape and form here, CV and Marcel. So if you want to use that team, you can go ahead and just click on select team. But if you want to skip this, you could go ahead and click on skip for now at the top right. Now you also have the option to change the views for it, because these themes are actually adapts to depending on the way that they access the website. So if you're using mobile, you can view it via mobile or via PC here. Now in this case, they have free trials for specific teams. Like for example, the team here, you could go ahead and use that. But for now, let's go ahead and just use the free team here and just click on select team. Now in here, it's going to ask us which option best describes your online need. So if you want to sell items on an online store, go ahead and choose this, or build an informational website. So in this case, let's go ahead and click on sell items on an online store and hit continue at the top right. Now in this case, we also have the how will customers get their order. So shipping, pickup, or if you also have the option in-house delivery, you could also choose those. Now for now, let's go ahead and click on continue at the top right. And from here, we need to tell them more about our business. So this includes the information, your phone number, the current location, the zip code, and a lot more. So go ahead and enter those details. So in this case, you could go ahead and set up fulfillment here. You need to answer a few questions. Let's go ahead and click on set up fulfillment. And from here, we need to choose the shipping rate. So you can go ahead and click on edit here. And from here, you want to specify all orders, the orders eligible for shipping, specify orders based on weight, specific orders based on order total. Now for now, let's go ahead and click on next. Now from here, it's going to give us plans to use Weebly here or to try the Square Online Plus plan. So in this case, you could go ahead and use the plans that you want to use here, but we have the free version here. Let's go ahead and choose that and click on continue at the top right. Now here it's going to say we're preparing your site. This might take a few seconds, and let's just wait for it to finish. And we are now inside our Weebly account here. Now what we need to do next is to start building our website. Now in here in our dashboard, there's a few things that we could do here. So first thing is we are in the overview, which in this case is going to give you an overview on your website. So that includes the sales, the page views, and unique visits. We also have the grow your business option, make your site stand out, and we also have the explore support here if you need any help on any of their features. Now if you want to edit your site, go ahead and click on website here, and you have the option to edit site, your domains, SEO, form submissions, and site preferences. Now, if you want to edit your domain, like for example, you have a very specific domain that you want to use like .com or .net or .org or .shop, well, you'll be able to use that. So you have the option to buy, connect, and manage domains in your site. So if you want to set this up, just click on set up domain. And from here, you can go ahead and find your custom domain, or you use the domain that you own elsewhere. Now in this case, let's go ahead and exit this one, and we'll be only using the Weebly or Square domain here. So let's go to the edit site option here. So in the edit site, you'll be able to basically edit your site. So in this case, this tool is pretty simple and pretty easy to use. So currently, since we only are using the free plan here, the limitations are quite big, so meaning you won't be able to do much here. But the good thing about Weebly here is they have the appropriate tools and making things a lot easier for us. So if you're familiar with Shopify or even WordPress, then you'll be able to use this one very easily. Now we have the header section here. So if you click on header, you'll be able to change a few things. Like for example, if you want to turn on navigation, you can go ahead and do that, and it's going to autosave itself. Now we also have the customize section here, wherein you'll be able to change the layout and color, the background, and if you also want to change the content, like for example your logo here, you could go ahead and change those. Now in this case, you could go ahead and go to other sections as well. For example, changing the type here, the text, either a text or an image here, the size itself, or links to home. Now here we also have the icons option. So in this case, we could go ahead and change the color of the icon if you want to include the card icon and the search icon as well. Now in this case, if we click on done here, it's going to save those changes, and we'll be able to see other feed sections of our page here. Now we have our main banner, so if you click on it, you'll be able to basically edit a few things. Like in this case, you have the slideshow banner, but you need an upgraded plan for you to use this one. Now you have the layout and color, the alignment, the section height here if you want to change that. For example, we want to make this as extra small, it's going to change that. And from here, we have the full screen banner, which is included in the upgraded plan. Now from here, let's go ahead and click on done. In here, we also have the featured items section, wherein you'll be able to feature items that you have. So in this case, you have the layout, the columns. If you want to increase your columns here, you could go ahead and do that as well. And same thing, depending on the section here, there are different elements that you could change. Now let's go ahead and click on done here. Now if you want to add an additional section in your site, just click on add section here, and you'll be able to choose a section that you want to edit or add. Now for example, if you want to add an Instagram feed here, you can go ahead and click on Instagram and choose the format. For example, maybe we want this format here to minimize the amount of data or information that we see share here on Instagram. Now from here, click on add at the top right on this section here, and from here we have the option to connect our Instagram. If you also want to customize this one, just make sure that you click on customize here. Also have the option to change color style, background if you want to change that as well. For example, you have your selected color style, custom color, gradient, image, and also the content section. Now here we have the section title if you want to change that, the username, as well as the button here and what's going to do. Like for example, if you want to disable a specific section here, what you need to do here is just disable that section, and you'll be able to disable that. Now for now, let's just hit on done at the top right of the section here, and from here, let's go ahead and exit editor. Now there are a lot of things that you could do here. Like for example, if you want to add your items, click on item section here, and from here go to site items. You could also categorize your items if you want to, add vouchers, gift cards, and customer reviews. Now in this case, if you already have or publish your website, you could go ahead and go to orders, and you'll be able to see all the orders on your website or in your store.